Hey everybody, we're going to do a toolbox tabletop review here, and this is the Amsoil Dominator Coolant Boost product. Now, what is this and why should you run it? I've just discovered this product. I called Amsoil Technical Services myself and asked him them questions. What they told me that it neutralizes dissimilar metals and prevents them from attacking each other. What does that mean? We'll get back to that. It fights corrosion in your radiator and in some of these other cars that have aluminum heads and aluminum blocks and everything else that's aluminum. That is important. This is going to go into a big diesel truck. It's very important for me to protect those items in my truck. What else does it do here? It reduces engine temperature by 6 degrees. Now, what was this product designed for? Back in the days when you used to race, and even still today, you can't run antifreeze on most racetracks, dirt tracks and everything else. You can only run water. Water is the only thing you can run in a cooling system on some of these race cars. So therefore, by putting this product into that water, and even here it's funny because it says lowers engine temperature up to 19 degrees. The tech only told me 6 degrees. Whether that was because I'm running coolant, I don't know. Anyway, back to the story there. If you blow a hose, you get antifreeze all over the track, and that's no good. Well, if they just got water, then that's fine. So you can legally add this, from what I understand, talking to Amsoil, to your race car, and it will lower your engine temperature. I'll get back to the reading of the backside here. What else did that guy tell me here? It's, like I said, straight racing purposes. To add it to your vehicle. I asked him how to do it. He says just add it to the reservoir and it should work itself back in. Okay. Me, on the other hand, I actually took the radiator cap off my truck last night, allowed it to cool, and I removed about 16 to 17 ounces of coolant because I wanted to add this right into the radiator and get it circulating right off the bat. I might add half the bottle to the radiator, half to coolant overflow. We'll see what happens. This is how I'm doing it. Amsoil told me you can just add it right to the actual overflow container for easy. Let's flip the bottle over here. Where can you get this? Well, we buy all our stuff, and that's just exactly who we're doing the video for because they asked us to do a tabletop review of it. TrustedOil.com. Those guys over at TrustedOil.com, they send us all kinds of Amsoil. We get free baseball hat every once in a while because we order thousands of dollars. This stuff just blows out of the shop here. I just had 4 or 5 guys show up. It's hunting season. They all needed oil for their ATVs, so I've sold a ton of ATV oil today out of the shop. So it's moving here. It's going. Alright, where do you pick it up at? Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer if you watch this channel. We get all our Amsoil from the guys over there at TrustedOil.com. Matter of fact, a couple of my hunting buddies, they just called me up last week and said, hey, it's hunting season. We need some oil if you're going to order some. So I tacked on a couple cases of ATV oil. And I've got, believe it or not, my good friends going fishing this week. Because in here, Florida, you can fish this time of year. Buffalo, not happening. 7 feet of snow. God bless you guys. I don't know how you do it. So I've ordered some boat oil too. Love the product. Those guys treat us real well over there at TrustedOil.com. Give them a text message or an email, or just go right on their website and order it. Alright, off their pamphlet. Provides quick and effective heat transfer inside the radiator and cylinder heads, resulting in reduced operating temperature, more efficient operation, increased horsepower, and quicker engine warm-up. Robust mixture of corrosion inhibitors effectively protect the radiator, heater core, water pump, cylinder heads, engine block, intake manifold from damages of effects of corrosion. Recommended with both racing applications, straight water, coolant, automotive applications using 50-50 coolant blend mixes. So therefore, pretty much I can put it in my truck and my car. The Mustang, which just sits here and collects dust because I don't have time to drive it. I'm going to throw it in that because God only knows what's going inside that radiator. Let's see what's on the back of the bottle. Well, here we go. Math. We have to get math involved. For straight water applications, add 2 ounces of Dominator Coolant Boost for every quart of tap water. Well, okay, for 50/50 antifreeze solutions, use 1 ounce of Dominator Coolant Boost for every quart of 50/50 mix. So now I got to go do some math. So there's actually a frequency you have to put this in here. For Coolant Boost, once a year or 30,000 miles, whichever comes first, with people that are running the 50/50 antifreeze. And if you're running straight water, it looks like drain and refill coolant system, add Dominator Cool Booster when indicated by color change or every year. So I guess this thing changes color. Use only tap or softened water with the 100% water cooling system. Do not use distilled water. Not sure why that is. Well, this just saved the day because I was panicking. It says do not use distilled water unless mixed with 50% antifreeze, because that's all I put in my radiators is distilled water. So I guess I'm good to go. I'm going to try it. Let you guys know what we find. The old how many quarts does my truck hold? So I went to Amsoil.com, went to the the list where you type in your vehicle and your product lookup guide, and according to this, the Dodge, I just saw it, capacities is in here somewhere. Cooling system fill, 29.6 quarts. So I need 29.6 ounces of this coolant boost going into my car. So that's just under 2 bottles for the truck. Alright, so we got the radiator cap off and ice cold engine. Always want to make sure you do that when it's cold out. And we're going to put the Amsoil Coolant Boost in and see how much we can get into the radiator here. That stuff is some pretty purple stuff. Alright, so we got just about a whole bottle into the radiator, and I guess the other half a bottle or 3/4 of a bottle I'm going to put into the reservoir, and we're going to let all that work itself around now. Hey, while I'm on the subject, radiator caps, they're $5, $6, $7, $8 every single year. Change it. I've talked to people that work on Ford 6.0s. They said that every single head gasket that was blown on the Ford 6.0 had a bad radiator cap with no pressure. Did the radiator cap blow the engine? Nobody knows. I'm sure it didn't help. This little device right here is what keeps that motor from boiling itself to death. If you have a no pressure, your coolant boiling temperature is actually cooler than the fan kick-on temperature sensor, meaning that the fans will never kick on to cool your engine. If your fans never kick on to cool your engine, because this cap has no pressure, because it's 16 pounds pressure, it raises the boiling temperature, so this switch will kick on and cool and create a nice balance of everything working. This is just going to boil away all your antifreeze, and then you have no antifreeze. What's that mean? Oh, it's $5. Advanced Auto Parts. Go change your cap every single year. It's not that hard. This is a cold engine. Don't do this with a hot engine. Take your cap off, go down to Advanced Auto Parts, buy a new cap, put it on. It's that simple. Save your engines. It's $5. I do it every year on all 5 of my vehicles. Where do you get your radiator cap? AdvancedAutoparts.com or Napa.com. Get a cap. It don't matter where. Just get a cap. Get a good cap. Get a Stant. Stant's been making caps. What, the last time I looked at her website? Early, I don't even remember, 1800, late 1800s, early 1900s. It was some insane number. If they weren't the ones that pioneered all that stuff. They've been around forever. Stant caps. Never had a problem with them. Every year, replace it.